Hello everybody. So I decided to do unscripted for sure. Depends if it'll be unedited, I don't know. I do have a little beam of light. I feel like I've got a spotlight. Anyway, I have decided. So my sister came over today and we were a little bit bored in the afternoon. It was that afternoon vibe, feeling very sleepy, but not wanting to go to sleep. Too late in the day to have a coffee or energy drink. I was still drinking one. But then we started watching just some journaling videos because she bought her journal and we were journaling and it was so much fun. And then we got onto self-improvement kind of in a sense, not really. I think it was just doing more of what you want to do hobby-wise. It wasn't wake up early sort of vibes. And then saw a video which I will include down below, and it was I forgot his username, but it was basically only consuming physical media that I could fit in a shelf, and it was like a square shelf, and he put books, a movie, and some CDs, and he ended up getting a CD player and only consuming that stuff for a month. So inspiring. And I love a challenge with guidelines. I love the challenges like that. So inspiring. So straight away I was okay, well, I'm gonna do it. I need to have a shelf. And I have a shelf right next to me, which is a little square one. And I was I'm gonna empty it out. I'm gonna fill it with stuff. And I was so inspired. And we were writing down, I journaled, and I did. I have it writing the list, and I wrote things outside the box, because then I started thinking, realistically, the reason I would want to do this challenge is because even if I'm doing something I enjoy, drawing or playing video games, I could be in the middle of say I'm playing Genshin, I'm in the middle of a battle, I'll still just pause it, even if I'm having fun, just to scroll on my phone on Twitter or Instagram or something, and then I spend forever, and then I'm on my chair in a really uncomfortable position, knees up on my phone, and I'm what the fuck am I doing? And then I'm just getting into a restless mood. So I was well, my computer's not gonna fit in that little box. So that's why I started with the list with things outside the box, because that's what my mum was on. So I did my PC, game wise, video games, and then I was does the media include movie wise? And then also streaming services, because I pay for binge and stuff, because I do have a lot of DVDs downstairs, but I don't have a TV upstairs. I could get a CD player for my PC, I guess. I actually do have one. Okay. Oh, I guess that changes my idea on something, because I did add streaming services to it. But I was on the fence about YouTube, because at the moment there's been nothing good. So I've been very I spend up my feed's either toxic or something. It's about drama and stuff like that, or it's just not good, and then I spend forever searching and don't end up finding anything, and then I just not wasting time. I hate to say waste, because you don't really waste your time unless it's something that's negatively affecting you, but you just kind of just don't get in the best mood. So I was thinking, I think I have decided to not use YouTube for the month. And Abby did make a good point, it will give me something to look forward to at the end of the month anyway. And then inside the box, I was thinking, obviously, one of the things I wanted to do more was read at home, because I always read before I work. So, but I end up only say I start at 7 a.m, I'll get to work 5:30, do some work, and then go sit outside. But then people end up coming out and I end up chatting with them and not reading, because I don't want to read while they're there. I do want to chat. I really like a good chat. So reading at home, but normally if I'm at home, I might as well just go on my phone. So I did add books, mainly my Kindle, because I've got a lot of physical books, but at the moment I'm reading something on my Kindle. And then I did AirPods, which then made me think about my phone. I was I can't go without my phone, obviously. That's not the point of the thing. The point of the thing is to do more things that I enjoy, and I need my phone for my phone, my bank, Messenger, texting, emails, and Spotify. That's an important thing. In the YouTube video, he mentioned about his addiction to music, because he was listening to it but not really listening to it, and enjoying it was more for the fact of listening. And because I think he listened to a lot of podcasts, but I'm not a podcast person. I'm not a big fan at all. I don't really talk radio or anything. It has to be a very particular thing that I'm listening to if I get like even close to a podcast. So that was not my issue. And when I listen to music, I really listen to it. So, I mean, I don't know how you don't really listen to it, but I'm listening to it and I'm enjoying it. So the music's important to me. So I did my AirPods. But like the main issue that I was thinking about was just like my phone in terms of like Instagram and Twitter and all that. And I was thinking, I don't want to get rid of Instagram because like that's like, that's like, how do I talk and connect to people? But it also isn't, because I talk to like max two people on the regular, and I've got them on other stuff like Discord and Messenger, or like phone number wise. The only time I ever really like connect with other people is like, say someone posts something on their story and it's like something I don't want to respond to, or yeah, like one thing recently I saw an old photo of me with someone, so I just sent it to them. So just memes. I'm sharing memories. So yeah, and then I was like, oh my gosh, and then like my friend, I always send like reels to him and he sends reels to me, but I was like, I haven't seen the one he sent me in months, and he hasn't seen the ones I've sent him in months. It's mostly just the act of sending them, like I'm thinking of you. So if I do watch them, I'll have them back in a month. So it turns out I don't really need it. I only really use it for reels. So that felt kind of freeing to know that I actually didn't really need it. I think in the past I have had that issue, but I have been talking to more people online, and exclusively online anyway. So that feels good. And Twitter, I normally only search that up on Google anyway, because there's a lot of like artists I like and stuff like that. But so I've got to like trust myself to not search it up, because that is also like an issue when I've done stuff like this in the past. I do end up just searching it up. So don't know how you can block a website, but also it's not the end of the world. Like I'm not going to go on it, but like if I do, it's really not the end of the world. And I don't think I would want to go on it. Anyway, the second season of Arcane came out and I haven't watched it yet because I'm rewatching it with my sister. And we're up to the last episode of season 1 and procrastinating. So I don't want to go on there anyway and risk getting spoilers, because those are the sort of artists that draw Arcane fan out, so they'll be talking about it. So that kind of works out anyway, and I'll have it to look forward to when I come back in a month. But I don't talk to anyone that I don't use it. It is purely just to see like Genshin and just some other fandoms that I'm in anyway. And like that's the main thing on my phone. And then and I also I've still got Pinterest on my phone, but we'll see, because I don't normally use Pinterest that much. I use it on my iPad for like drawing references and stuff, but I don't use it on my phone a lot unless I'm like looking for wallpapers or something. Or like inspo or something, but not really. Like max like once every 2 weeks I would go on it. But then I realized like back when I didn't have Instagram for like quite a while, when I had a dumb phone, I found myself, well, it wasn't a dumb phone, it was a very small like Android. It was called the something Jelly Bean, I can't remember. It wasn't quite a dumb phone, but I found myself going on Pinterest a lot, and then that just became my addiction. So I'm gonna see how I go, but I will probably end up checking it, and then if I do, I'm just gonna delete it. She'd be right. If I need a wallpaper, why would I need a new phone wallpaper? I did just change mine, a little bit of a reset, but if I do end up needing it, it's not the end of the world. I'll just download the app again. I don't need it on there. So that was good. And then that was like the main thing with my phone. And then I was like, I kind of like got off the thing. So I was like, do I need to do the in the box challenge? Because then everything's like, you know what I mean? It's basically just the stuff on my phone and then like the YouTube on my computer. So that's what I've decided to do. And then and the third thing I had was for inside the box was my journal. So no explanation there. And then I was thinking like the things I want to achieve, because it's very hard. One of the main things why challenges don't work is like having like something you hope to achieve at the end, but like quite specific, which is in the video he did talk about atomic habits, and one of the main things about making a habit is the specifics of the habit, or else it's very hard to achieve. It's very hard to be satisfied, because one of the things I always say is like, oh, I want to read more, but it's like I could read like one page and technically I'm reading more, so but I wouldn't be happy with that. So I have to like have in my mind, like, how much more do I want to read? Like, just don't say like I want to read a book. Actually, that's pretty specific. Actually, that could work, yeah. But I do read books, so for me that doesn't feel like something that it's not desirable. Not desirable. The point, whatever. The point is there. But I want to read more at home. That was more of my thing. Because once I do start reading at home, I really enjoy it. And like I sat outside like a couple of weeks ago at the front and read for like an hour and a half. And that was really great. And I had a drink out there. But then I just found myself going on my phone eventually. And then I just went inside. So I'm hoping to do that more, like not have that weight of going on my phone. So that was one of the things. So yeah, I wrote down things that I'm trying to achieve, and it was read at home, longer time during activities, like longer locked in time during activities. So like I always find like I'll play games like Genshin or American Truck Simulator and I've got something on the other screen, which is great. But then it's like, even if I've got something on the other screen, I'll still pause it and go on my phone and pause and think of my screen. So I'm hoping like without the interference of my phone, that it will be longer, more fulfilling, less restless, because I find when I've got so much going on, even though I love having multiple things at once, like I do like watching something and doing something, but then if I have like the phone as well, like it just feels so restless, like I need to get up and like take a walk or something. And also drawing more with music, because I find when I'm drawing and watching something, I end up spending too much time looking for something, and I find myself not focusing anyway. I was really interested by this because I used to draw a lot exclusively with music, and then I noticed as I drew less and less over the years, I realized it was because I kind of stopped listening to music, because not too long ago I just decided to sit down and draw while just listening to just a couple of songs, and I found myself like wanting to keep going more than like I used to. So that'll be interesting to do, especially like if I get the DVD player up here, then I'll probably be like less inclined to like put on a movie, because I'll be like, do I want to watch a whole movie now, or do I just want to listen to music and draw? And I don't want to have that drawback like now that I reflect on it, but I don't know, my mindset when I come to do it, like I'm sure it'll be fine. And then also branching out music wise, because I love music. It's like my favorite thing ever. Like my like main inspiration for stuff. So it's very frustrating and quite a depressing time when I don't have like songs that I really like. And then when I do find a song, I play it to death, and then I'm like, well, on to the next thing, like, you know, like they're constantly consuming. So it'll be good to have that. Like that's the thing I do like about Reels, is like the popular songs at the moment, or like I'm just finding songs that I like. That's really good. But I'm hoping that by just exclusively having Spotify and listening to music, I'll be more inclined to branch out, because I always see like on Spotify, like seeing like your day list, your Discover Weekly, your, you know, repeat rewind or something, I forgot, but it's like your old favorites, and that's always nice to listen to. So like it would be good to branch out, which I'm excited about, because I'm always like so hesitant to do it, and I don't know why, because I always enjoy it. But yeah, and then I just started writing a list of the books that I wanted to read. Like I'm currently reading the book All the Fiends of Hell. I don't know the author's name, but it's pretty good. I'm 70% or maybe 75% of the way through on my Kindle, and it's good. But like I found I got out of the rhythm of reading, because I was reading the Doppelganger series, and I'm up to the 4th book, but while I was waiting for the 4th one to arrive in the mail, I didn't have a book to read, so I started reading that. And yeah, I got out of the rhythm of reading at home, because I really like the Doppelganger series, and I read that so quick at home. But as I got out of the rhythm of reading at home, and I wasn't reading as much as work as I normally was, I got out of it. So it's like kind of turned into like a slog to get through it, but it's not a bad book. Like it's a kind of fast-paced book. It is at a slower point, but like it's kind of building up, like it's getting to the climax. So I don't know why I'm going slow through like the climax. Like things are getting a bit hectic, but so I'm excited to finish that one. But also a part of me is like, oh, what if I just stop reading and I start another one? Love starting new books. Do I like finishing them? No, I do. I do. But the second book is I want to read The Playground by, I don't know the author, but I keep seeing, because I read a lot of extreme horror books, I keep seeing a lot of That's always in the list, is the playground, but I'm like, I do not like bad things happening to children. And most people do. Most people that read extreme horror don't like cruelty. Most humans don't. So I'm like, why is this so popular? And then my sister and I were watching a review of the same author but a different book, and the girl that was doing the video, I also forgot her name. I actually don't know anyone's name. What's her name? But she said she really liked that book, and I do value her opinion. So I was like, she seems like she wouldn't like child cruelty, so maybe it's something that I could enjoy, and I can always start it and stop it. So, because I do have free will, so it's like a fascinating thing. But so that was just my second book. I actually didn't add a third book. I did open my Goodreads, but then I ended up getting distracted on it and got out of it, and I turned my PC off. So I don't really know why I did that. And so I didn't end up finding a third book, but I mean, it's probably going to take a while for me to finish the current book, and then however far I get through the second one. So we'll see. But yeah, that was kind of my inspo challenge for, well, the month. I said a month. I was going to do it for a week. But then I'm also, well, wait, hold on, let me say my first point. So I was thinking like going for a week because there's always going to be kinks in the kinks in the challenge. And I'm going to realize I'm going to be like, well, I'm kind of locked in for the month. If I change the rules now, I'm probably going to be a little bit demotivated. So if I do it for a week, hold out for the week, even with the issues. But then at the same time, that was the mindset I had when I was doing the box challenge exclusively. And so I just got a text from my boss. Anyway, I'm being fucking fired. No. What was my point? Yes, that was during the box challenge, but I'm like, I'm not really doing that now. I just end up deleting social media, and I'm trying to like consume other media. I think if I wasn't a gamer, I would probably have an easier time doing the challenge because the guy wasn't a gamer. So, and I don't want to play less games. I enjoy it and I want to keep doing it. I'm gonna stop. I don't have an issue. So, I think, man, I forgot my point again. Oh yeah, so that was the mindset I had at the time. But now that I'm just doing it in general, like, I think it should be easy to do a month. And so today is the 11th of November. So it'll be the 11th of December. That's really close to Christmas. Doesn't really make a difference to the challenge. Like, I could do it over Christmas, but yeah, so I will see. So I just did this little intro, just kind of rambling, just getting it out there. But we'll see how I go anyway. I'm very excited. Very excited. Because I do find also one of the things is, even if someone wasn't sitting outside when I would go to get there in the morning at work, and I'd be like just sitting in the smoking area, which is just like the sitting area outside basically, I would still go on my phone and go on reels, even though I want to read. I'm like, I want to get through like this part because it's so hard to just like keep stopping and starting. Like I read the same section of this chapter so many times that I was going insane. I was going crazy. But so yes, so that will be good because now I can lock in. I'm gonna be locked in. I tell ya. So that will be good. I'm very excited. Yeah, I am very excited. I'm very motivated. I was telling my friend, I was like, if I was a sim, I would be in the inspired moodlet. And yeah, that's basically it. And I was also inspired because we were watching me and my sister were watching some YouTube videos, like some smaller YouTube channels, like just starting out. And this girl did this kind of unscripted. She had like a couple notes beside her so that she stayed on the point. Which reel? What was I talking about? Yeah, so that was very inspiring. So I was like, oh, maybe I should record the beginning of this. Will I post it? I don't know, but it's still kind of fun anyway, just to talk, because I do like talking. But my throat is very dry, I keep swallowing. But yeah, so yeah, that's basically all I wanted to say. And I'm very curious. I did notice that I keep like having like the urge to like go on my phone and check reels. Like I want to, like I don't know what I'm seeing, but I know like there's a part of me that I want to check because I know I'm gonna feel good. Like I feel like I want to do this to get this rush of feeling good, which is so crazy. Multiple times I've like stopped social media and all that. I did have TikTok for like maybe like 2 months last year, and that was also such a crazy feeling, but it wasn't to this extent of wanting to check it and get that rush. Now that I've always been cognizant, I mean, I've always been cognizant when I've started, you know, deleting social media and stuff like that. But like it's such a like alarming refresher that I'm like, like I'm on it, because I was like messaging my sister because she went home, and we were talking. I like kept saying like, I feel I need to go on it, but what am I looking at? What am I going to see? And it kind of does work out because I'm also probably going to see Arcane spoilers. So I don't really want to. Like I don't want any spoilers. I want to see fresh firsthand. So yes, I'm very excited to get into that. Although it won't really affect me tomorrow because I am going to be working and I work splits. So it's only during the middle of the day that I'll be free. And I have my iPad because I'm going to go to my parents. So I'll probably get a draw. But I end up just most of the time just talking. So, or watching a movie or something. So that's why I can't really do the inside the box, because I'm like, I don't want to, the whole point of this is to do more things that I enjoy. Why would I want to, I've got a hair tie by the way. Why would I want to not watch movies or streaming services if that's what I want to do? It's not like taken away from the activity, if that makes sense. So it's always like a fine line. Can't really be very black and white with this one. Either way, I said my piece. We'll see how it goes anyway. I don't know when I will record again, but maybe in a week or so. Bye. Hello everyone. So it is currently day 1, and this morning I miss going on it. I do. I really do. I woke up this morning and my normal like routine is to like read like a fan fiction or something, but then I read like maybe like 2 paragraphs and then I'm just on reels and I'm like, oh, I'll listen to some music, and then I'll just go back onto reels like halfway through a song. So it was very jarring that I couldn't do that. So I was locked into my reading because I was like reading and I was like, oh, I want to like go on reels right now. Like I got that sort of like rush feeling, you know, like excited kind of, which I've never realized that was like the feeling, but it was kind of like exciting. And then I realized like I couldn't, so I was like, well, I'm just gonna keep reading then. And then I did, but it was on impulse that when I woke up I just opened Twitter, like, and on Google, and then because I would like Google it so much it would like come up as like the top kind of search thing. But yeah, so I opened it and then I scrolled for like a second and I was like, what the fuck am I doing? So like, it doesn't matter that I went on it, but it was mostly the fact like I did it without thinking. I'm going crazy. No, but it was very interesting. And then because I worked this morning and this night, so this night tonight, so it didn't really matter that much. But then during the day I was busy doing like a lot of stuff because it's my sister's formal tomorrow. So we did some stuff, but I did realize like there were a lot of times like in the car or while they were looking at stuff, because we were looking at like photo shoot spots, like I could have like gone on my phone, but I didn't. So I felt like I had to like sit with myself, you know, and I felt like more in the moment. And I always hear that when people are like, you know, deleting, like not going on my phone to be more in the moment, but it's like knowing, I don't know, it really was like in the moment, like I was like there and I wasn't leaving it. So like the moment. So that was a really interesting feeling. Yeah, that's just the vibes of today anyway. We'll see tomorrow, but like very interesting. I didn't end up reading because my friend picked me up this morning and then we chatted for a while, and then I went to work, did stuff, then sat in the smoking area, and then my friend was already out there, so we chatted until I had to go in for work, and then I worked, and then we were out all day, and I got a dress for tomorrow, which was really nice, and some new work shoes, because I normally have big combat work boot steel cap, which we don't need for this kitchen. We do need non-slip, but they were so heavy and I was so weighed down. And I've had them I've been wearing steel caps for going on like 3 years now. So it was a welcome change, because at my old job we wore steel caps, and then I just wore the steel caps at this new job. So I got like some Skechers, they're like some sneakers, and I'm kind of here. So I was loving it. I felt so free. Like I could have run around a kitchen, like, because I work in a kitchen, but I could have run around it. I felt so free. I felt so fresh. I was like, yeah, I already love my job, but I was like, I can work. Like I'm here to work. Like I will work every single day. But no, so very keen, very good. But I do feel like I noticed like throughout the day I was like feeling more like excited to do so many other things. Like I don't know, like normally I am excited, but because like I've been in that mindset of making the excuse of like, oh, I can't sit down and do an activity because like I just can't focus. Like I know I'm capable of it, but like I can't focus. Like I can't. It was just an excuse. So it feels like I can. Like I'm so excited. So that's very good. Tomorrow I'm waiting for my washing machine to come because mine's broken at the moment, but I'm waiting for a new one to come, and that's in the morning. And then in the afternoon I've got my sister's formal, but during the day, girl, I can do whatever I want. So excited. Yeah, so we'll see what happens anyway. And there is a part of me, because I'm like, you know, like wanting to read and stuff, but I'm just like, oh, I just want to start reading a new book. Like I just want to read The Playground, but I'm like, no, like I'm enjoying this current book. Like I was working, I was like at the same, I'm like, no, I'm actually enjoying this book. Like I want to know what happens at the end, and I was like, oh, it kind of reinvigorated like my excitement for it. So I will be reading tomorrow. I might even go and get an ice latte in the morning or not, because they normally make me feel a little bit sick, but we'll see. Anyway, so that was day one. I don't know if I'll record tomorrow or see what, but I just like wanted to get my thoughts out of the first day because it's just very interesting, because it's like the 3-day hump sort of thing. And it is only day one, so but anyway, like I feel free. And I moved where Instagram used to be on my screen, and I put Discord there, so I keep like going to click on it, and I keep clicking on Discord. I'm like, I don't want to go on there. It's not what I freaking want. But yeah, so I keep opening it, I keep like jump scaring myself with it. But yeah, you'll see. I was gonna play American Truck Simulator, but I am quite tired. It is 8:40, so I am gonna go to sleep. But normally I'll be just like on my phone, like on Reels, like before I go to sleep. I'm still gonna go on my phone before I sleep, but I'm gonna just like read or something. Yeah, I feel like if I had my phone I would be like awake much longer. I don't know. It's just a freaking hypothesis. I think I'm having a very good time. Anyway, I will record later. Hello everyone. It is currently day 4 of doing this challenge, and all day, because today wasn't very busy, I worked this morning for a couple of hours, but apart from that I've had a lot of free time, and I really want to watch some reels. Really? Oh, I don't know. I guess like every like spare moment, because like I lay in bed for a little bit and I did some chores and stuff, like I cleaned my shower and all that, but like the in between I was just also feeling so tired. So it's like I just want to lie down and just scroll, like such easy, like, you know, media. But I didn't, but I so wanted to. But no, it feels good that I didn't. Because I ended up just reading on my phone anyway, which was nice. And then I ended up sitting out for ages reading, and normally I would go on my phone after sitting out there for a little bit, so that's nice. But no, today was good. I think today was a perfect example of kind of a usual day, you know, and the vibes and sort. But yeah, no, it feels good. And I just finished journaling, so feels very good. I'm just cooking some dinner right now. It is currently 7:23 p.m. Yeah, and then I'm gonna play some American Truck Simulator and watching The Simpsons. Oh, I have been watching some YouTube. On my computer, and it's been fun. I'm okay with that. But yeah, I did go on Twitter, I think this morning when I woke up, just to have a look, but then even then I was kind of like out of it, and I think because I was in the mindset that I didn't want to go on it, that no matter how much I scrolled, like I wasn't having a good time anyway, so I was like, oh, actually I'm getting old. But yeah, no, so it feels good, and then I'm gonna go to bed. But Successful day 4, I think. Very successful, if I do say so. Hello, everyone. It is day... I actually don't know what day it is. Oh, it's Sunday. It's been a week. It's been a week. Anyway, I'm just gonna record this final part and then compile it and upload it. But basically, all I can say in the acclamation of all my experiences of this week of not having Instagram, I'm bored. I'm freaking bored. I'm so bored. I mean, not really, like I'm doing more stuff and wait, I'll talk about the goals in a second, but like in terms of like, you know, like the spare second where I could sit with myself, I'm just wanting to scroll Instagram. Oh no, I don't even want to see anything now. I'm like thinking about it. I genuinely like, I don't know what I want to see. I think if I were to download Instagram, I think I would feel a little bit guilty, which is not how I want to feel. That's not really healthy. I want to have like that healthy separation. Like I could have it and I could use it healthily, but at this point I don't think I could. I have found myself the past couple of days, because I've been busy with my sister's graduation, but I've used, I went on Pinterest like twice, I think. I didn't really want to look at anything. I think I saved like one pin. And then I've been on Twitter a couple times, and both fucking times I saw Arcane spoilers. So, well, karma exists for a fucking reason. But apart from that, like, I don't know. I guess like the in-between, because like a lot of the time I've been like, you know, with my family, and like I did bring my Kindle and I was reading my Kindle, which was nice, but it was also like, should probably have just been in the moment, but that's a whole nother thing. In terms of goals though, actually, I have my freaking journal. The goals I had: less social media. Yeah. Drawing more with music. I haven't drawn once this week. I think I did, but I think I started and I drew like a couple of lines and I was like, yeah, I'm not feeling this. I think I was watching a movie also, so brain chat music, I would say kind of, but that's only in relation to I worked a lot this week and we listened to the radio. Bangers this week on Triple J. Unearthed music fucking got me some bangers, so I've had some really good songs to listen to. And longer time during activities, I would say so. I would say like I would have to, because it's kind of silly to like open, say like American Truck Simulator and then just stop playing it and leave, whereas it's like, it makes more sense to like just pause and then go on your phone. So I think logistically I have been playing longer times. Can I think though, like it's a bit tricky because I have been working, but yeah, I would say, yeah, I think so. I still have been watching YouTube, and I have noticed that like I've like getting the sort of feeling that I get for Reels for YouTube, if that makes sense. Like I've been wanting to like just like see stuff quickly, sort of like the clickbaity stuff, but so that was like a bit of a bummer, and I've still been getting that like overwhelmed feeling similar to Reels, like I could just like watch forever, and then obviously, so, but at the same time also like I don't want to listen to music right now, like say I'm like playing Genshin or something, like I don't really want to, the music would like change the vibes, but the video isn't for some random fucking reason. But so I did watch, like I was watching some Simpsons for a while, and I think that kind of solved my problem. So I didn't bring my DVD player up and watch any movies, so I definitely want to do that this following week. So I don't know if I'll record my other weeks, or I'll just do one video at the end, or I'll just do nothing, but this was fun anyway. But sorry, it's 7 in the morning. I'm a little bit tired, although I should be, because I went to sleep at 3 p.m. yesterday after I came home from work, and then slept until 6 a.m. So tell me you're iron deficient without telling me you're iron deficient. But yeah, anyway, it feels good nonetheless to not have Instagram at the moment. Have I read a lot of my book? Yeah, actually I did. I think I said in another video, but I ended up sitting outside and it was raining and it was not quite raining. I think I'm having a really good time in the Wayne. No, it wasn't quite raining, but it was very close. And then before I realized, it was nighttime. But I found instead of like reading and then going to my phone, I was reading and then just putting it down and then just staring into space. I guess I just couldn't focus. I had this bad boy, my Chinese $13 Stanley Cup replica, full of grape Fanta. So whether that correlates or not, probably. I don't know. Let's make an experiment. I think if I had caffeine or something, I would have been able to focus more, because that kind of like slows me down. But either way, feeling good. Feeling pumped. I think I'm feeling in the mood to draw a little bit. I'm waiting until it gets to 7:30, and then I'm gonna walk down to the local cafe, my local cafe, and get an iced latte, which will probably make me feel sick, but girl, I'm excited. Anyway, yeah, I'm just gonna compile this all. Like, girl, I'm not gonna edit. You're getting it how you get it. Watch it or you don't. If you've made it this far, how does it feel? How does it feel? I think, well, this is 6 minutes. The first video was 20 minutes. Okay, half an hour long video. But yeah. Anyway, feeling slay. Feeling good. I do feel like I have achieved in this week what I wanted to. Just interesting. Like, I didn't think, well, obviously I knew I was addicted, but I still find myself bringing my phone places, like to the fucking bathroom when I don't need it. So yeah, normally I like take a shower and then I'll just sit on my bed and then I'll just like go on my phone. I'm like, girl, I'm not even changed yet. What am I doing? So I didn't do that this week, obviously. Oh, and I did get stuff done, which probably would have taken a little bit longer. I'm gonna give myself props for that one. Someone give me a gold freaking star. But I demolded my shower and I scrubbed my bathroom and I vacuumed downstairs and upstairs. So someone call me a freaking maid. But so that feels good. I feel like I definitely would have like stopped and gone on my phone like in betwixt. So that feels really good. Oh, and I bought some Christmas presents, and yeah, I did find myself like when I was hanging out with my mom, we went to the mall, and yeah, just spending like, I doubt I would have gone on my phone a lot, but also right before I stopped Instagram, like it was terrible. Like I was every fucking second. So I genuinely don't know. I don't know my mindset at the time. Oh, I did like 3 push-ups. I think I did 10 squats. So, oh, wait, something got darker. So if my muscles are taking up the screen, just don't be scared. I'm just really fucking strong. No, but well, this lighting's actually really good. Hey. Anyway, that concludes things. Thank you for watching. Ciao.